weak. Are y'all in here with me? Now watch this here. The enemy tempts us in those areas, but then, brothers and sisters, when we allow ourselves to stay there too long, we all run the risk of falling. Watch this here. David was one after God's own heart who wrote so many of the powerful psalms that we enjoy today. But David failed. Are y'all in here with me? Oh, my brothers and sisters, but I come to tell you, our God is a keeper. In the midst of all that we have to go through, our God is a keeper. I was brought up partly by my grandmother, and I used to watch her engage in my younger days some upbringing of this thing called canning. That went over some of y'all here, but some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It's called canning, where they would in turn put some perhaps some type of fruits in some jars, some mason jars. Talk to me, somebody. And after they put the fruit in the jar, then Ross, they would come back and Big Mama would sprinkle a little salt on the top. Praise his holy name. I didn't know then, but I know now. All she was doing was sprinkling the salt on the top because salt preserves. Are y'all going to talk to me here? And what I'm trying to tell you, that's just how God does his children. Even when the enemy try to pluck us from his hand, because he has preserved us. Are y'all in here with me? So I want to warn you, there's a danger in falling. But then Jude kept on talking to me in this verse. But then Jude said, not only is there a danger of falling, but then he said there are some blessings to be enjoyed. And I said, Jude, what is the blessing? And he said right there in this verse, he said the blessing is to be kept or guarded from falling. Look at it right there in the text. Even though our falling is an ever-present possibility, watch this here, we are blessed because God provides us, my brother and sister, with some divine assistance. The Bible said he keeps you and me from falling, and I don't care how you look at it, that's a blessing. Look at it right there in the text. I walked in this sanctuary this morning enjoying that blessing. You walked in here enjoying that blessing. My name, are y'all in here with me? There are many things that could have destroyed you, but because the Lord protected you, he keeps us from falling. Watch this here. David writes in 1 Psalms 121, he said, the Lord is thy keeper. He writes that he that keep me shall neither slumber nor sleep, meaning 24/7. He says all the time, when I'm up, the Lord is keeping me. When I'm down, the Lord is keeping me. When I'm in an unconscious state of mind, the Lord is keeping me. You know, there are some security systems. We have one here at the church. Brinks has a commercial, other have a commercial about Brinks is watching you, but Brinks only watch you only if you pay the fee. I'm going somewhere. If y'all just come go with me. That they only can watch you when you pay the fee, but miss 2 or 3 fees. Talk to me, somebody, and Brinks will stop watching you. But God is so merciful. God is so wonderful. God is so often that even if I skip a payment, watch this here. You ought to shout because he's guarding you. Not only is he guarding you, but watch this here. Third point, and I'm going to leave you here. But watch this here. The third thing that the Holy Spirit pointed out to me in this text was that the power that keeps us from falling is not our own. Here it is in the text. The power that keeps us from falling is not our own. Notice here what Jude says, brothers and sisters, in this 24th verse. Notice he says, now unto him. Can the church say him? Now unto him that is able. Didn't say you wouldn't fall, but he is able to keep you from falling. The power, y'all listening to me, that keeps us from falling, the power that keeps us from horrible messes and situations in our lives has not been our own power, but it's been the power of God. I had to pause sometimes and thank him, because it's not sometimes until later when I look back in retrospect that I realize certain things. I wish y'all wasn't so tight on me. When I look back in I have to keep on running and saying, Lord, I thank you. Because when I look back in retrospect, and if I had stayed with certain crowds, if I had kept running with that wrong crowd, I would have come through destruction. Are y'all in here with me? If you had engaged in that activity, if I had taken a puff of this and a sniff of that, I'd have put myself on collision